Good day, or good morning, or good evening, depending on when you're listening to this. This is the Positive Outcome Show. My name is Flemming Schmidt. I'm your host, and today is the day where I'm going to cover something about positivity and how you can invite it in or bring it back into your life, because I believe that having positivity is the key to living a good life, the happy life. And have you ever wondered why you sometimes feel the lack of positivity or the lack of joy and something similar or in that line? For me, through personal development, I've found a path where I can add more positivity into my life, and those are the things that I'm going to share with you on this podcast. So again, my name is Flemming Schmidt. I'm your host, and welcome to the podcast, the Positivity Outcome Show. And today I wanted to share a few things with you about appreciation and gratitude. Although they might seem like the same, they're definitely not. They are in how do you say, connected with one another, but they are different. And let's start with appreciation. Appreciate the things that you already have around you. Don't go chase everything that you don't have. I talk to a lot of people, and astonishingly enough, most people are caught up in chasing the things or wanting the things they don't have. That's kind of the basic recipe for a dream. I know. But if you get caught up in the moment or in the process of chasing things you don't have, most people forget to appreciate what they're already having at home or at work or in life or at a career. So appreciation is something that we need to kind of bring back into the world. That's kind of my belief, because a lot of people, that's my opinion, sorry. It's not something that I have from a book or a graph or something, but it's my understanding that a lot of people out there in the world, they forget to appreciate what they have. They're always caught up in victimhood and chasing the things that they don't have or they don't have at this moment. So appreciate more, worry less, and live fully. That's really something that I believe is beneficial for everyone. To appreciate more, worry less, and live fully. Which leads me to gratitude. How often are you actually grateful for things that you have? The moments that you share? The love that you receive? The kindness you see from a child smiling back at you, saying, "I love you, mom or dad." How grateful are you actually for those moments? Question mark. So for me, the way that I look at it, I was introduced to a simple yet powerful practice that I found to be very, very useful to inviting positivity back into my life. And I would suggest you to do the same, or at least to try it out for 30 days. And it goes like this. You ask yourself 3 questions in the morning, and in the evening you're going to kind of ask yourself those questions again, but in a way that you kind of follow up on the ones from the morning. Hope it makes sense. But here we go. The first thing you're going to ask yourself in the morning is, what am I grateful for today? All right? What am I grateful for today? And it doesn't have to be any huge thing. It could be a small thing. It could be the smell of a fresh cup of coffee in the morning, for instance. Or if it's sunny or winter or anything, but if you go outside and feel the sun touching your skin, or the snowflake on your nose, if that is the case. But what am I grateful for today? That's the question you're going to ask yourself. And then it's or a simple smile from your kid saying good morning, and they are looking at you, smiling back at you. What are you grateful for today? That's the first thing that you're going to ask yourself when you wake up. Even before you go out of bed, before you go get dressed, before you go brush your teeth, before you make your pot of coffee, before everything, you ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? All right? The second question is, what am I looking forward to today? What am I looking forward to today? And by doing so, you probably know this, but have you ever had that feeling of the joy of anticipation? When you were a kid, maybe Christmas was a thing, right? If that is your religion. Christmas, kids are usually filled with joy and anticipation for that big event. It could be your own birthday. It could be meeting up with old school friends. It could be seeing people that you really enjoyed from some kind of event, and you're going to kind of meet up once again. What are you looking forward to today? That is something that is going to add a lot of positivity back into your life, because then you have something to look forward to. And that's something that we as humans, we like to do every day. So what are you looking forward to today is the second question. And the last question is, who can I inspire or motivate today? Who can I inspire or motivate today? That could be anyone. It could be yourself. Looking at yourself in the mirror, giving yourself a goal, or motivating, or listening to something, a book or something that is going to be motivating for you. It could also be motivating or inspiring your husband or your wife. It could be inspiring or motivating your kids. It could be a teammate. It could be someone from work. It could be some other parent. Who can you inspire or motivate today by the actions that you do? Because then you start to be a role model for someone else. You probably already are a role model for your kids, but have you ever thought about being a role model for someone else? Also, it's not just for one, but you could be a role model for several people. And by thinking in that path of how or who I can inspire or motivate today, it's going to ignite the creativity in your brain, and it's going to add, again, positivity back into your life, because whether you know it or not, it just gives you a pleasant feeling inside to be able to motivate and to inspire others. Maybe not on purpose, but it definitely ignites something from within. It feels good to pass on knowledge that is actually useful for others. So if that is the case, think about who do you feel you can inspire or motivate today. Could be family members, could be someone from work, could be a stranger on the street. Just sending out a smile to someone, because that you don't know the day they have had, and if you just send a smile along, you may be safe their day. And they'll smile back at you, and you just inspired them to do an act of kindness. Something simple like that. And as I mentioned before, you're going to ask the same questions again in the evening. And here we go. The way that I do it is, did I enjoy the thing that I was grateful for? Did I enjoy the thing that I was grateful for? And the second half. Did I enjoy the thing I was looking forward to? Did I enjoy the thing I was looking forward to? And last, did I get to inspire or motivate that certain someone did I get to inspire and motivate that certain someone? That is how I ask myself those questions in the morning and again in the evening. And sometimes I actually can kind of wing off all three, kind of a yes to all three, or for sure, or whatever you call the answer. But if it's a check mark, I can check off all three of them, and sometimes I even cannot check off one of them. But the intention was there. The intention to do something good, something positive was there, and therefore I'm still kind of programming my brain to think positive, to think kind of differently, because I'm inviting positivity in. All right? Hope this helps. Hope to serve you well with this podcast, the Positivity Outcome Show. If you want to follow me on social media, go at Fleming J. Schmidt for Instagram or Fleming Schmidt on Facebook. Would love to connect. All right. Take care. Talk to you again tomorrow. And have a great day.